So we finished that Duraradhya, Duradharsha, Patali Kusmapriya, and then Mahati, Meru Nilaya, Mandara Kusmapriya, and Viraradhya also we finished. Virata Rupa, Viraja, Vishwathomuki, Pratyagrupa, Parakasha, Pranada, Pranarupini. I think we have to start from Martanda Bhairavaradhya, even Mantrinyasta Rajyaduhu, Tripureshi, Jayatsena, Nistray Gunya, Parapara. I think even that we finished, isn't it? Do you remember, Vasu? I thought we also finished maybe that also. I remember we talked about Mantrinyamba, Shyamalamba and all that.
Yeah, Mantrinyamba, that I remember. Yeah, these 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we have. Okay. Paraparat, till that I think that's where we stopped. Parapara, Parana, Para. So the next nama is Satya Jnanananda Rupa. So again, Satya is truth, Jnana is knowledge, Ananda is bliss. I think one of the famous couplets, aphorisms, the small statements, very profound in meaning about Parabrahman is Satyam, Jnanam, and Anantam, maybe Anantam, maybe. Here they talk about combination of truth, knowledge, and bliss. Yeah, I think, I see here. Taittiriya Upanishad says, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. There it is Anantam. In wherever it, the reference in Taittiriya Upanishad is Satyam, Jnanam, and Anantam. Here, Anandam. Like Satchidananda Rupa. This refers to the Brahman. Truth, knowledge, and infinity is the Brahman, is what Taittiriya Upanishad's first line, second couplet, first maybe second set of verses says, attributes of the Brahman are being described by that Upanishad. There is a difference between the saying of this Upanishad and this Nama, which is what I just talked about. Anantam is what Taittiriya Upanishad says. Here, the Nama says Ananda. The compassionate form of Divine Mother makes this difference, it seems. The bliss is one of the important qualities of Lalita Ambika. When we reach the state of Ananda, we tend to forget Anantam, all other extraneous matters. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says that knowledge, bliss, and Brahman are the same. Knowledge, which is Jnana, and Anandam. Chandogya Upanishad says that which is infinite, that is happiness. So this Nama says the nature of the Nirguna Brahman, while the previous Nama discussed about the Saguna Brahman, which where Parapara and whatever we discussed in the previous Nama, Martanda Bhairavaradhya, Mantrinyasta Rajyaduhu, Tripureshi, Jayatsena, Nistray Gunya, Parapara is what they are talking about. Here we are talked about a lot of Saguna Brahman. And here Nirguna Brahman is what we are talking about. The attributes, attribute-less form. Basically, they're defining the nature of the Parabrahman, Nirguna Brahman, once again. So that is the first one Nama of this sloka. Anything to add on to this? Any other?
Is there any split thing like Mantrinya Nyasta Rajyadhuhu, right? Is that what?
For the last one you're talking about?
Yeah. What is the exact meaning?
I think Mantrini, one who is, let me put it one more time, where she has entrusted the ministerial responsibilities of the universe to Mantrini.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
That's what.
One of the, yeah.
Yes, Rajyaduhu, which means the ministerial responsibilities
Okay.
Was given to Mantrini by her. That's what it says, which is the Shyamala Devi, Raja Shyamala, Raja Martangi, different names.
Oh, Mantrini Nyasarajaduhu means the whole responsible person kind of thing.
For
who was assigned
by her.
Okay.
Who assigned? It was her who assigned this.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's what. Well, and all the other thing is why Mantrini is the administrator of the entire universe. Is mantra is the thing that is the secret tool with which the entire universe is bound by, and any practitioner establishes link with the Parabrahman through that mantra. So, and then the next stages come after that. So, mantra is very important, and Mantrinyamba is Mata is the sum total of all mantras, like even in. So, and she's the one. She's the one who gives that power to Mantrinyamba. Is how the interpretation is. Okay. All right. So we can go to the next nama in this slokas. Satya Jnanananda Rupa Samarasya Parayana. What is that? Parayana is basically is the Parayanam that we are talking about, means devoted, engaged. Here she is devoted to the principle of equality. That's what that principle of equality is. Samarasya, with whom she is equal, with Shiva. Without each other, they cannot function. They have attained each other. Shiva is the self-illuminating Parabrahman, and Shakti is his Swabhava. Swabhava means nature, innate, inherent disposition. The nature of Shiva is reflected through Shakti. Shiva can realize himself only in Shakti, who acts as a mirror to him. Shakti is the power of doership of Shiva. It is said that the ultimate reality were to be merely Shiva, he would become inert. Brahman cannot become inert. Though Shiva continues to be inert, Shakti, the power holder of Shiva, acts as the energetic force in creation, sustenance, and dissolution of the universe. Therefore, Shiva without Shakti or Shakti without Shiva becomes torpid. They are known as the parent of the universe. This Nama says she is equal to Shiva. If Chit is Shiva, Ananda is Shakti. Chidananda is Shiva Shaktieka Rupam. This is what this Nama says. Samarasya, one who makes this principle known.
Samarasya Parayana, right?
Samarasya is the principle of equality.
Yeah.
Anything else? Have you heard of Samarasya anywhere else other than this connotation?
It's a Telugu means maintaining homeostasis kind of thing.
Okay. The equilibrium?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There are no other comments. We can go to the next Nama. So I'm just checking if there is anything else for Samarasya, but yeah. Okay, we can go to the next one, Kapardini. So we can let me go back to the sloka. So Satya Jnanananda Rupa Samarasya Parayana Kapardini. Kapardini, what that means? Kapardini, hair of Shiva is known as Kaparda. Kaparda means braided or knotted hair. It also comes in Rudram. His wife is Kapardini. In Lagustava of Kalidasa's poem, I think Lagustava, there is a reference to her with braided and knotted hair, referring to her Kali form. Kali form doesn't have a braided, right? I don't know. But basically, in Kalidasa's poem also, this Kapardini is being mentioned. Kapardini basically braided, and Shiva is also referred by it here. Feminine form of Kaparda is Kapardini. Yeah. Anything else to add on to that Nama, Kapardini? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Kapardini. Okay, that name came from Shiva's. I know Kapardha. Yeah. But she also called Kapardini. Kapardini means Shiva's name, I think.
Having braided or knotted hair.
Okay. Yeah, one who seeks water flow of Ganga is called Kapardha. His Shakti is called Kapardini.
One who seeks
water flow of Ganga is called Kapardha.
So Ganga is situated in his hair, right? The location of the hair where Ganga flows out is what they are saying.
The sight of river Ganga falling from the mountains in Gangotri makes you jubilant. Similarly, the ambrosia falling down from your Sahasra Chakra, one who seeks this is Kapardha. His Shakti Kapardini is the everlasting bliss.
I see.
Yeah.
So I'm referring one more thing for Samarasya. Samarasya is absorption in union, in harmony with Shiva, equipoised. It talks about the highest union of Purusha and Prakriti. Okay, all right. Coming back to Kapardini, wife of Shiva, basically is what the reference is. Kaparda, Kapardin, Kapardini. So the next nama is Kalamala, right? Kalamala is what in Lalita Sahasranamam, extra A is there. I think not Kalamala, Kalamala. Let me check. Kapardini, Kalamala. Yeah. Kalamala means Kala is art forms, Mala is garland. So who wears all forms of art as a garland, all art forms decorate her, praise her, is what that meaning is. Here we know there is reference to 64 Kalas in before. Kala, we also know that is a different Kala, also the different phases of moon. Here we are talking about art and Tantra. So here in this case, Kalas are the 64 Kalas. Kala also means beauty. Ma means limitless. La means to bring. Based on this, it can be interpreted as person of limitless beauty. Anything associated with her is limitless. Here, basically, we are referring to who wears all forms of art as a garland, or one who is of limitless beauty. Okay. Anything else to add on to that? Satya Jnanananda Rupa Samarasya Parayana Kapardini Kalamala Kamaduk Kamarupini. So Kamaduk, let's look at that name. What is Kamaduk is bestower of desires. Kamaduk also means source of prosperity, or besides source of desires. Who grants desire? Kamaduk Nama means one who grants desires. Whatever is desired by her devotees, she grants it. Even is this Nama is being referenced in Lalita Trisatri Nama, Lalita Trishati Nama 43 and 240, it seems. Okay. Mundaka Upanishad. A person with pure mind can obtain whatever worlds or whatever things he wishes for. Saundarya Lahari also says she is an expert in granting more than what is asked for. That too, she does not give through her hands as with other gods and goddesses. She gives through her lotus feet. She gives it through her lotus feet, it seems. Kamaduk means granter of desires. Anything else to add on to that? Okay. The next nama is Kama Rupini, who takes any desirable form, any form at will. Okay. Here, Kama means Shiva also. She is in the form of Shiva. They are not different. They have everything in common. Shiva is crystal white. She is dark red. Both of them sitting together appear like rising sun, like the kunkuma complexion. The dark red color gets diffused, making it appear as orange color. The red and when it becomes when the dark red of Shakti combines with the colorless and translucent complexion of Shiva, they appear like the rising sun. This could be one of the reasons why Shiva is being represented by white, maybe. Brahman has the desire Kama to create the universe. Taittiriya Upanishad, he wished through with the thought within himself, I will be born as many. She becomes the source of desire for creation. She is capable of assuming various forms at her will. Kama means desire and Rupini means form. Anything to add on to this? Okay. So the next nama is Kalanidhi Kavya Kala Rasagya Rasashevadihi. We'll start with Kavya Kala. Kavya is one of the arts, like the epics, right? Poetry. Kala is art. Kavya Kala, who is the source of Kavya Kala, which is the poetic skills. All right. Kavya means endowed with the qualities of a sage or poet, descending or coming from a sage, a prophetic, inspired, or poetical. This nama means she is the inspiration or the source for kavyas. All kavyas are composed by dedicating an eminent place for her. Feminism in general, like Sita of Ramayana. There's a wonderful epic. Basically, they are talking about Mata is the source of poetic skills, and every popular poem or epic will have her dedication to her form. We'll start with the origin of it. There'll always be an eminent place for her, like how Mata Sita has in Ramayana and every kavyam. The women, the feminism is at the eminent place. This is what they're talking about. Okay. Anything else to add on to that? Kala Nidhihi Kavya Kala Rasagya. What is Rasagya? Gya means Gyan, knowing. Rasa is sentiment. Bhava, essence. Saundarya Lahari states 8 rasas are there. Natya Shastras emphasize on 8 rasas, which includes love, laughter, anger, compassion, hatred, wonder, courage, and fear. Okay, I think there are Navarasas, right? There's one more. Maybe that is love, laughter, anger, compassion, hatred, wonder, courage, and fear are the 8 rasas that Saundarya Lahari talks about. But here, what we are talking about is the disposition of the mind, or the essence or flavor is also rasa. In religious sentiments, there are 5 rasas: bhakti, shanti, dhasya, sakhya, vatsalya, and madhurya. She's in the form of these 5 rasas. Saundarya Lahari has 8 rasas, like I told before. So this nama means she is the finest of all these rasas, or the essence of all these rasas. Rasagya. She is the jnanam, the knowledge of the central intelligence behind these rasas. Is what this means. In other words, you can say with her knowledge, she controls these rasas. So next nama also starts with rasa. Rasa Shevadihi. What is Shevadihi? Shevdi means treasury or jewel. She's a treasure house of all these rasas, is what the next nama means. Rasa Shevadihi. She's a treasure receptacle of the rasa. This translates into what? Sweetness in everything. Anyone who has the sweetness knows the self. The source of joy is the Parabrahman. When the source is realized, the joy transforms into bliss. She's the intelligence behind the rasas. She's the treasure receptacle of the rasas. She's a receiver of these rasas and storage place of these rasas. And yeah. Anything to add on to that? Like how treasury is the source of all the money that goes in the universe, right? Whatever treasury, same way, she is the treasury for these rasas. Anything to add on to that? Kalanidhi kavya kala rasagya rasa shevadihi. Can skip to the next line. Pushta. Pushti, we know, it means nourishment. And Pushta means who is well nourished, thereby the essence of creation. Nourishment may also mean flourishing because of love poured by devotees. Her form is made up of 36 tattvas and beyond. She does not need any nourishment. The entire nourishment emanates from her, or the universe is nourished by her through these 36 principles. It can also be said that she is nurtured by the love of her devotees. Or it can also be explained that she is nourished by the essence discussed in the previous nama. That were rasa, right? It's all related to that also. Pushti, pushta. Pushta means who is well nourished, because she's the essence of all creation. Okay. The next nama is Puratana. Puratana. Puratan means ancient. Puratana, and one of the earliest form of worships in any religion is the mother goddess. The most basic form of worship is the mother goddess, and she's ancient in terms of the gods, and she's the oldest. She's the first amongst creation, and we all say mother is the first of all gods. Shiva created her, and the entire creation originated from her. So she is very ancient. Anything to add on that? When you are the first amongst all creation by Shiva, you will be ancient. The next nama is Pujya. Pujya is very, very often you use Pujya Swamiji to address even people. One who is venerable, one who is worshipable. So Pujya means worshipful, worship complete in everything. Generally, the form and inherent qualities make a person worshipful. This is because such a person is full of positive energies due to positive thoughts and virtuous action, which radiates through the bodily form. After all, she is the embodiment of universal energy. She is the Mahapujya. So it comes before also. A good meditation results in positive vibes. Apart from meditation, love for fellow living beings is the biggest source of positive energies. True love makes a person to communicate with plants and animals. Suppose someone plucks a flower from a plant, he has to learn to express his apologies to the plant for plucking the flower. The flower belongs to the plant. Flowers and fruits are children of the plant kingdom. Such trivial things show the right path to reach the higher levels of spirituality. Okay. They have given an example of what are the extreme positive qualities. Even plucking a flower from a plant or fruits is needs to be regretted. So that is the meaning for puja. Pushkara. What is Pushkara? Pushkara, Pushkarekshana is the next nama. Okay. Pushkara means who is the most enlightened, complete, the whole. Pushkara also means blue lotus. So Pushkara represents lotus, which symbolizes supreme consciousness and enlightenment. It represents highest realms. Shiva is also known as Pushkara, and this nama could mean she is Shiva. Okay, blue lotus. That is a blue lotus, is it? And it's called Pushkara. I didn't know that. So the other nama, she is generally Pushkal is an epithet used for Shiva. Pushkalam also means Mount Meru, where she resides. This nama could also refer to a nature as full, complete. Shiva is omnipresent. Shiva's wife, Shakti, is also omnipresent. Or it can also be reference to her place where she resides, which is the Mahameru Sri Chakra. Anything to add on to the nama Pushkara?
Pushkala means full, right? Abundance.
Pushkara is full, complete. Yeah.
Abundance. Yeah. Pushkal, Telugu word is also right. Pushkalang is Pushkal also means Shiva. Pushkara also means blue lotus. Yeah. And Pushkara has something in Buddhism in Pali also. It's part of Buddhist, this term. And I think, I just saw, I have seen blue lotus in Buddhist books, but I don't know. Here they are referring to blue lotus. There's a medicinal plant called Pushkara. Yeah. Okay. All the festivals, right, for rivers, they call it as Pushkara, right, once in 12 years. Any reason?
Pushkaram in Telugu is, I think, 12 years, I think.
So Pushkar in Telugu is, means different, right? Does that mean complete?
Pushkala means complete. Pushkara means Pushkaram, yeah, every 12 or 14 years is called Pushkaram. I don't know why it's called that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, basically Pushkara, Pushkarekshana, next nama, right, is also refers to blue lotus. What is it?
Yeah, Pushkaram is, I know in Andhra, they worship rivers. They go there. They say Pushkaram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every year they go. Some
Yeah.
Godavari and all, and they say, we go for that.
Iksha means eyes view, it seems. Pushkareksha means lotus-eyed.
Yeah, so that is what Pushkarekshana means. Pushkarekshana means several things like blue lotus eyed, blue colored lotus flower, heaven, sky, earth, tip of the trunk of an elephant. Full moon falls on the nights of Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday. The night is called Pushkar. Nights of Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday, whenever the full night falls. The art of dancing, intoxication, etc., are known as Pushkar. Shiva is also known as Pushkar. It is difficult to say under what context this nama is placed here by Vagdevis. If this nama is taken as description for her eyes, then there are other names such as Kamakshi, Mrigakshi, which describe the eternal beauty of the eyes. Pushkara also means water that made the earth deluged. At the time of annihilation, water surrounded the earth, leading to annihilation. Ikshana means eyesight. In the context, Pushkarekshana is her motherly look during this deluge for recreation. Okay, this interpretation means to be appropriate. Where you are, when Pushkaram was happening, that great deluge, her sight resulted in recreation. So that is Pushkarekshana. Who is lotus-eyed, or one who with her sight recreated the universe during Pushkaram. Okay. Those are the two different meanings for Pushkarekshana.
Pushkaram means worship of the river.
Pushkaram, that is one of the festivals that happens, right? Pushkaram.
Yeah, Pushkaram in July, they go.
Yeah, and here Pushkaram also means whenever the great deluge, it seems, that happened. Okay. Wonderful. So Pushkara, Pushkarekshana. That's those lotus-eyed and lotus, or blue. Here the lotus is blue lotus, or Pushkara also means Shiva, but Pushkara also means complete, and Pushkara also means where the flood, and with her high sight, she has basically saved the universe and recreated it. Yeah. Anything else to add on to? All right.